This is Sports Drive.
Welcome back into Sports Drive. I'm your host, Maya Kitchens. I want to thank Alan so much for coming on. I think hearing his perspective is really beneficial for us. And of course, like I said, we're sending all of our prayers and thoughts to Aaron Woods right now. But to kind of change subjects here, WT men's soccer has a game on Wednesday. We're going to hear from Butch Lawfer.
What a difference 2 weeks makes. You guys have really taken hold of your destiny, and now right back and right into fourth place in the standings in the conference. Big week, big win over Eastern. A draw there on Saturday.
It's been a heck of a couple weeks, and I always believe that us coaches get too much credit when you win, and you get too much blame when we lose sometimes. And you do this long enough, you realize that it's really about the players. And as our esteemed colleague to my right knows about her Auburn team, it's about players. And whether if your players are better than the other team's players, a lot of times you're going to win. And the point I'm trying to make is that we're starting to get some of our kids back that were hurt, and now it's made a difference in our team. It's made team selection easier because we can start to put out a consistent team every time. The kids that have come back from injury have really made a huge difference. Phil Liano's done great coming back. He had got a preseason game, he broke a collarbone, had to have surgeries. Fifth-year senior Vinny Colordrome has had knee surgery. He's played really well down in San Antonio. And we had Mateo was out for a while, and Luke was out for 7 games. And so you're starting to get consistency, and I think that helps, and makes our job a little bit easier when it comes to picking the team and substitution patterns and things like that. So, as we're starting to find the back of the net a little bit, we had 18. I think we had 18 shots down in San Antonio, and Mateo hit the crossbar. Q hit the post again. Late in the game. Give their goalkeeper credit. Phil had a great little cross come back, and Q headed the ball down. And I thought for sure that was going in, and the goalkeeper got across and made exceptional save. So we're starting to just be better and consistent, and I think the thing is the kids kind of believe in themselves again, so I think that's really positive.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that game. Both goals came within 5 minutes of each other on Saturday, and the defense really held up. What were you pleased about with that performance?
We're pleased about first of all, just the effort, the overall effort of the team and everybody that came on and stuff. Really pleased with how tight the group has gotten with, even the kids that maybe they aren't playing as much, but they're really, cheering and working and helping those guys get better. Really, in the second half, our goalkeeper really didn't have much to do, and that's a tribute to obviously all the guys in front of him. And we're a little disappointed on the goal that we gave up because we thought we had a good game plan, a good scouting report, and what we told them they were going to do, they did, and they got the goal. And so that was a little disappointing that we didn't do a better job of preventing that. But they didn't really have another really great look at goal the rest of the time. So. But and then also second half performance of the intensity level, creating the chances, matching their effort and their competitiveness and physicality was really important.
I want to ask about Gabriel. He had a really solid performance in that Midwestern State game, and then also scored that goal yesterday.
He's doing much better. A lot of people know this, and I hope he doesn't get mad, but during the summer, his family had a major issue with, I don't know if you remember the tornadoes and stuff that hit North Texas. Well, their house got destroyed. And so it's in the process. And so the schools helped them out. We've helped them out trying to do things to help the family and stuff. And I just can't imagine going through something like that, and having to, one, make sure you live through it. That was one. Two is then, luckily that you live through it, and then you have to come outside and see the damage and now start to get a grip of the situation and rebuild your life, basically. And so you just don't know psychologically how that takes a toll on people. Luckily I've never been through something like that, but you're starting to see now the old Gabe from last year, where the first half of the season it was not the old Gabe, it was just Gabe, and I'm sure he was still in two places, one here at school playing soccer, the other at home wondering about what mom and dad is doing and how's that going, and his family being stuck in a hotel and just trying to get it redone. So, but he's been playing a lot better, and scored a really nice goal against St. Mary's. Took it very, very well. Got it behind and was able to draw the goalkeeper and hit it with the outside of his left foot. And just got perfect right underneath and stuff. So, his goal scoring has definitely helped us down the stretch for sure.
Big game on Wednesday. St. Ed's here with the win. Wrap up the 4 seed.
Yeah.
Host a game on Saturday.
Yeah. It's a lot to play for. They have a lot to play for too, because depending on how it goes, if they're successful and we're not, and then Midwestern's not successful, they could jump up and get into that second spot. So there's still a little bit of jockeying going on and stuff. So we'll see what happens. But again, we're just trying to focus on us and be prepared. And with this NCAA giving the guys a day off because of the election, civic day, and stuff like that, which is tomorrow, which kind of, I don't know if Josh mentioned too in his press conference, but it's changed all the routine for this week in terms of practice and everything. So today we probably would have had, considering the workload, probably would have given the guys another day off today, train Tuesday, play Wednesday. Now we're training this morning after one day off, tomorrow's off, and then you play on Wednesday. So it kind of messes things up a little bit, but oh well, that's the way it goes. I guess the NCAA has their, dipping their toes into politics.
I want to ask, this is the last home game. What does this mean for your guys and for your team as a whole?
Well, we hope it's not the last home game. If we win,
of the regular season.
I know, I'm just joking. Well, it's always, with it being senior day, we have 5 seniors, 4 are going to walk. It's always a bit of a mixed emotion of those guys have been in the program for a while, and they're, in the process of trying to extend their soccer career as long as possible. But also, they're excited about graduating and starting a new life outside of WT and, going into the real world. As I say, college has been a fantasy world at times, and just going into that area and becoming productive young adults. That's the goal. That's one of our goals. And so it's mixed emotions and stuff. But I think if they're really honest, right now they're just really focused on trying to play and win on Wednesday night. And St. Edward's is a good team. I've watched them play a lot on video. And they work very hard. They're well prepared. They're coached well. They score a lot of goals off free kicks and set pieces. So we got to make sure that, as I told the team, the best way to deal with that is don't give up that stuff first, and then we don't have to deal with it. But we did some work on that today, training, preparing for some of their stuff. So we'll see.